Hello, Aries. This is your video for your love life for the month of January 2018. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and of course, hello to the cross watchers. Before entering into the reading, I want to say Merry Christmas. If you watch this in December, and a Happy New Year. And if you're going to watch this in January, I wish you to have the very best year that you have had up to this point. May all your wishes come true. May all your desires come true. And for the way that the reading looks like, you are entering into 2018 strongly, fully aware, fully comfortable, ready to make some changes because you are done with playing love. You are done with romantic poetry and with promises and with appearances and with masks. No more of that. You're done with that. You become fully aware of what you want, fully aware of what you need. It looks like the process that you have gone through in December 2017. It has been a very powerful process of really understanding whom you are and what you want, and you are no longer willing to make compromises in the name of love. You are no longer willing to, excuse my French, take bullshit from anybody. You know what you want, and what you want is fulfillment. What you want is security. What you want is strong foundation. You want long term. You want seriosity. You want security. And you are not willing to take anything less than that. And it looks like you would rather prefer to be alone and focus on yourself than being in a relationship that doesn't allow you to be yourself and that doesn't give you what you want and what you need. You have worked very hard throughout 2017 in figuring out what exactly you want, and you want nothing more than the Three of Pentacles. This is the bottom deck card that I have received for you. You want teamwork, you want collaboration, you want common goals, working together for those goals, and you are not willing to accept to take, a bigger part of the relationship. You want balance, you want equality, you want a partner to be a collaborator, to be a partner. You no longer want a lover, you want a partner. Somebody with whom you can build, somebody with whom you can create beautiful things, fulfillment, achievements, in both home life and emotional life. Yeah. So this is the representative card for you for the month of January. Yeah, collaboration, working together, planning together, creating common goals. And if this is not going to happen, you are no longer willing to make compromises and to take all the burden onto your shoulders. Done with that, finished with that. It's either this or hell breaks loose. You are willing to compromise your emotional life, as in breaking up, as in either this, either alone. Nothing more than that. So as I was shuffling the cards, 6 cards jumped from the deck as I was shuffling, and the first card that jumped is the World. So here you are, entering into January, deciding that a cycle is over, that the cycle of suffering, the cycle of pain, the cycle of not knowing, the cycle of being burdened is done. You're done. You're so done with that. Over. Yeah. You want to be fulfilled. You want to be content. You want to be happy. You no longer want, I told you, that idealistic, utopic kind of a love. You want something real. So the pain that you have been going through only made you stronger and only made you more aware. And it's awesome. It's awesome. I'm so happy for you. So happy for you. You want to become the master of your world, to become the leader of your world, to be able to put in practice what you have planned and what you have decided. So, gone with the cycle, starting a new one. Full speed, full force. The second card that jumped was the star. And star. Hope. Wish to look into the future. Wish to create oceans and rivers of fulfillment and of love, and you have finally became naked as the woman in the card. You know who you are and you want to put yourself out there, either searching for a relationship, either continuing a relationship, but as aware as possible and as proud as possible of whom you are. You have found your inner guidance. You have found your hope. You have struggled enough. You no longer want that. You no longer want that. Then another card that jumped is the Ten of Wands. You have two tens that jumped from the deck, which means completion. As the world. Completion. You are done with being burdened. You are done with overworking for something that is not working. You are done with fighting. You are done feeling overwhelmed by the situation. You no longer want that. Done. You're so done. No more burden. You want the Ten of Pentacles. You want a solid foundation, you want achievement, you want long-lasting, you want security, you want doing things together, yeah? As Three of Pentacles is about working together, Ten of Pentacles is about having the gains, the rewards of what you have worked for. You are creating long-term plans, long-term goals. This is what you want. You want fulfillment and you want achievement and you want long-lasting things. You want security and you want to share this with somebody. And if somebody doesn't want the same thing with you, or the same things that you want, you are no longer willing to compromise. It's either all, either nothing. You are done with the ups and downs. You are done with the struggle. You are done. So it's with the Ten of Pentacles, it's either you, the old man, you prefer to be alone and wise and content. Either you are the two young couple. So you are kind of, you have decided, you have figured it out, you have decided, and now you are throwing the pill towards your partner or towards people that want to enter into your life. And you are going to be like, look, this is who I am, this is what I want. This is what I can now. Finally, I have figured it out. This is what I want. I want all or nothing. Are you willing to work with me in this plan? If not, bye-bye. Done. Then we have the Hanged Man, and it looks like you took that time of solitude, you took that time of restraining yourself from the world, restraining yourself from emotional pain, and a pain that turned your world upside down, and you figured out that the only way of achieving what you want is to turn yourself upside down in order to get illumination, in order to get understanding. So you hanged in a moment of truth, you hanged in a moment of understanding, and you got the clarification, the clarifying that you needed, and what you need and what you want is to be your true self. The King of Wands. Passionate, enthusiastic, courageous, risky, charismatic, passionate. This is what you want. You want to be in a relationship that allows you to be yourself. Done with compromises, done with games, done with masks. Told you. Done. And if the relationship doesn't allow you to be this, it's gonna be the end of the relationship. So from these cards and from the entire reading, what I see possible zodiac signs: Capricorn, Aquarius. Capricorn and Aquarius quite strong. Air signs. Maybe the air sign that has been bugging you through December 2017. You are turning your back to. You're like, dude, done. Dude, do that, done. Either this, either nothing. Make up your mind. I've made up my mind. Now it's your turn. So you are done with being responsible for something that does not fulfill you, for something that made you trapped. Emotionally trapped. But really, it's a very complex reading. You have pentacles, you have swords, you have wands, you have Pisces. So it's possible that you are going to have two offers of love coming in strong and rebellious from fire sign or from water sign. But for example, what I see with these two cards, your energy, your fire energy, turning your back to the King of Swords, it's like, it's either we do it right, it's either we do it fair, it's either we do it good for both sides, or we're no longer gonna do it. No, done. I know who I am, I know what I want, I know what I can offer. Do you want to be my partner? Do you want to be my collaborator into building, into fulfilling, into achieving? I want to be myself. I don't want to be just your partner. I want to be my own partner as well. So done. So for the near past, meaning second half of December, we have the King of Cups, and this tells me that this is your energy. This is your energy entering towards the end of the year, and the King of Cups is a wise person, calm person, diplomatic, caring, tolerant. So this is very mature and very aware of his own emotions. You know how there's wavy waters around him, but he is standing on his rocky shield, chair, and he's mature. He's balanced and he's mature. Not emotional, but emotionally mature. Emotionally ready. And this is who you are. This is who you are. This is whom you have become after the pain and the struggle. We also have the devil, meaning that although you're emotionally mature and balanced at this time, the traumas that you had in the past, the pains that you had in the past, they are still bugging you a little bit. But the devil is in between the King of Cups and the Emperor. So this is still you struggling a bit, feeling shackled a bit, feeling unsure that you can get out of this situation, that you can get out of insecurities, that you can get out of pain, that you can get out of being part of a relationship that is weakening you, that is making you vulnerable. And definitely having now the emotional balance and the emotional strength, you realize that you want to sell the devil to hell. Yeah. This might also represent a Capricorn, as I told you, and we have both of the Capricorns cards, the World and the Devil. So you might be dealing with a Capricorn. And we also have the two cards of Aquarius, the Star and the World. We have the King of Swords. You had this in your previous reading as well. So for some of you, I believe that you're dealing with this King of Air, to whom you are turning your back to. So you still have reminiscences from your past. You're still a bit stuck. You're still a bit lost. You're still a bit unsure. But towards the end of December, you're like, no, I want to be myself. I want to regain my energy. I want to regain my strength. I want to rebecome myself. I want to find my inner powers. I want to be the emperor. I want to be the owner and the leader of my life. I want to stay stoic and decent and powerful in my shield. I don't know if this is called shield. I don't know why I keep saying it like this. But no, you find your emotional balance, and then you find your inner strength. You are able to create a structure, you are able to create a strategy, you are able to understand that you have not been yourself for far too long. You have been in a dark place for far too long. You have been shackled into your fears for far too long, and you no longer want to deal with that. It's the end of a year, and it has not been an easy year for you, I know, emotionally. But by finding the emotional balance and by finding what you want from an emotional point of view, since you are a person that really loves to love, once you find that, you also find yourself, your real inner nature. So the devil that stands in between the two becomes less and less powerful. Entering into January, you have the Page of Pentacles. And this means that you are becoming since you are aware of who you are now and of what you want to put all of those in practice. And the Page of Pentacles says that you want to make your plans real. You want to achieve tangible results. You want to take a realistic approach. You want to stop daydreaming, to become secure, to grow, to expand. So this is beautiful. This is beautiful. This might also represent an earth sign entering into your life, or you allowing an earth sign entering into your life. But I think that this is more your energy, like after figuring out everything that you had to figure out, and after you have taken all the conclusions that were necessary for the end of the year, you want to put in practice, you want to become practical, you want to, page of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. So I believe that this is your energy, and this is what you're going to tell to your partner if you have one. Look, let's do this. Let's work together. Let's make something beautiful. Let's achieve greatness. So you have the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. So you offer your realistic energy, your natural energy towards your partner. And this is just because you are done feeling like this. You're done. And you are going to have the strength, and you are going to have the motivation to tell to your partner, or when you start searching for partners, if you're single, you are going to step in very realistic. Very realistic. I told you. Done with poetry, done with but I'm going to give you the moon. No. I don't want the moon. I want reality. I want reality, and I want security. Can you offer me that? No, bye. Like you are going to be very strict into what you decide. And I believe that is wonderful, because that is the only way of being happy. By being yourself, finding out what you want. You will do that by the end of December, and then putting in practice everything that you have figured it out. Then we have the Knight of Wands. And Wands is your energy. Once again, this fiery, charming, beautiful energy, active energy, like you're coming in as a storm. This might represent a love offer coming from a fire sign as well. But I believe that this is you finding your real nature and turning your back to the air sign that has been making you suffer for far too long. And you're going to be like, past is past, I'm done. Like, either you work with me, either you work against me. No more compromise. I love you, but I love myself more. So this is wonderful. So the Knight of Wands is a person that really stands for whom he is, and he's very charming, very self-confident, very daring, very adventurous, very passionate. And by having all of these characteristics, these fiery characteristics, he can appear to people superficial, cocky, reckless, restless, hot-tempered. But you couldn't care less. You couldn't care less what other people think about you, and you're going, I told you. You find yourself, you want to put in practice who you are, and then you are embracing your nature, regardless of what people think or feel about you. Of course, you are not willing to create pain in anybody. You are not willing to make anybody suffer. but you have realized that you have to decide between yourself and somebody else, or an idea of love, and you have chosen yourself. Good for you. Good for you. Then we have the King of Swords, and I told you I had this card as well. So as then I believed that you are dealing with an air sign. I keep my opinion. So it's either you show your real nature to this air sign and tell him straight in his face what you want. And if you don't receive the answer, then it's going to be bye-bye. Yeah. Either if you're not dealing with an air sign, this represents you really becoming very thoughtful and becoming very methodical, and all you want is justice for yourself, and balance for yourself. You want mental strength. You want to have the strength to solve all the problems that have been carried up to this point in your life. Or it might also be that an air sign is making you a love offer, but you're not going to accept it. We'll get there. Entering into February, we enter with this Knight of Cups. And this person is not very emotionally balanced. So it could be that this air sign is not very emotionally balanced. And since you have decided that you don't want anything less than what you deserve and what you want and what you need, you are not going to be very happy with this character. It could be that, because the Knight of Cups is very romantic, very imaginative, very sensitive, very refined, introspective. But also on a negative side, he can be over emotional, unrealistic, temperamental, over refined, introverted. So the next card coming from after is Five of Wands, and it's like you are willing to fight this emotional imbalance. You are willing to, like, you fight the emotional imbalance because you want a strategy. You are no longer willing to accept the Knight of Cups energy. Yeah, you are no longer willing to accept it. You are so done with this kind of love, with promises without achieving. You are so done with that. And you are finally finding the strength to fight it and to be like, may I help you? Can I help you? Dude, look at me. I want to help you. If you want to continue this relationship, it's going to be you taking action. After finding everything out, is you taking action. Yeah. If you're single, I told you it's possible that you have these two offers coming in strongly, recklessly. But you are fighting them. You are, no, I want somebody just as strong as I am. And then we have the High Priestess. And this might represent Pisces. So this energy, yeah, water sign, Pisces, water sign. It might be that after you help your partner finding a strategy and you coming out strongly by having a strategy, you really find your inner peace, and you really find your inner understanding, and you realize that what you have dreamt for, what you have hoped for, might be touchable. But I told you, no more compromises. You're done with the compromises. You are so ready to end a cycle, a vicious, toxic cycle. You want to have clarity, you want to have hope, you want to have a good vision on what's happening. You want teamwork, you want achievement, you're done being burdened. All of this fight has made you so tired, and you no longer want this in January, and it's so very much understandable. What I love, however, is that in January you want to put in practice realistically what you realize and come in full strength with whom you are. So beautiful, beautiful reading. I love it. It's so energetic, and it's so active and animated, and it has so much movement, and it has so much realistic things. And this is probably the moment when you realize that dreaming about love does not make you happy, or is not enough. Is not enough. Just feeling the butterflies is not enough. You don't want butterflies if you are not feeling fulfilled. So it's good. It's very, very good, my dear Aries. Very good. I hope that you do this. Do everything. I hope that you do everything. But start with this. This is for end of December. Find yourself and find the strength to be yourself. And after you have done that, just don't stick for anything less than what you deserve. Nothing less than what you deserve. Done, so done with the dark side, with the addiction, with the obsession, with the fears, with the done. Codependency, done. Liberated, free and active and motivated and willing to stand for what you believe and for what you want. And with the High Priestess, it might also be that if this relationship doesn't work, you prefer to be alone with yourself than being alone in a couple. And just keep focusing on your inner growth. But this might also represent you managing to save the couple once you become the strong person that you are, the fiery person that you are, the passionate, enthusiastic, and courageous. You are willing to take risks. In January, you are willing to take risks, and awesome. So end the cycle, become hopeful, and don't stand for anything less than what you deserve, my dear Aries. Be blessed with love and light. If you enjoyed the video, please do subscribe. If you want a private reading, you will have the details in the box description. I am not going to do private readings starting with the 20th of December till 7th or 8th of January. I'm gonna be gone in holiday. But yeah, wish you all the best. Wish you all the best, my dear Aries. Stay strong. Love ya. Bye-bye.